Hey guys, what's up? JDM Diecast here. It's been a minute since I've done a video. Things have changed. Obviously, it is a new year, 2026. Happy New Year to all. It's been a bit of a short break. Well, not short, but maybe a long break. Depends what you call it. Of me doing a video for you guys. I had heaps of roadblocks that came in between my last video and now. I obviously I went away on holidays, did a big road trip, and then straight after that I was back into work. I had no time to do videos. Pretty much from the day I got back. I had work the next day. And it kind of bummed me because I wanted to do some videos before I went back to work. But yeah, work comes first, and obviously you want to get paid. So yeah, so that's that. On my road trip, I went to South Australia. Did a road trip, so we went from Sydney down into Victoria, country Victoria, and then into South Australia. And then when we came back, we went into Adelaide, went up the top of Adelaide, come straight across country Victoria and back into New South Wales. So I had a massive road trip, about 3,500 Ks we did, 2 weeks holiday. So it's pretty cool. I got some cars along the way. There wasn't many Kmart's, McW's that had restock. Obviously different states and all that. I wasn't sure what they had. Some of them were pretty dry, some of them were fully stocked. So yeah, that's one of the downsides about going to other states. Obviously here in Sydney, I know when they restock and all that kind of stuff, but over there, I didn't really know. Some of them didn't even have shopping centers, like we came out in Big W, some little towns and all that. So I had to go to the major sort of outside the town to go into Kmart or Big W, and that kind of stuff. So yeah, so today is just a bit of a showcase of what I bought. These, I can't remember where I got them from. Obviously it is Kmart and Big W that I bought them from. I can't remember like what cars I got from certain Big W's. I'm just gonna sort of show you guys my cars. So they're not they're not that good, but some of them are. I'll get to that in the later in the video. I went to a museum, so I'll get to that point later in the video. But I'll show you guys some of the cars that I picked up. Obviously these are some of the doubles and triples what I got previously, but I just wanted to pick them up because they're so cool. The Pagani Zonda Cinque. This is pretty cool. I do like this. I wish they made a proper version instead of a tuned version. Hopefully down the track they will do a Cinque or Cinque, whatever you call it, down the line. Next up is the then and now Datsun 240Z. I think the Nissan Z is the other one. I haven't picked it up yet, but the 240Z is pretty cool. Do like that one. Next up is another, well, it's not the 240Z, but it's a Fairlady Pantone one that I picked up. Pretty cool. I do like that one. I haven't got the other cars yet. Obviously the Porsche is more popular. I do have the Cool Combi. I don't have the Copa Camaro or the Boss Mustang. Twin Mill, I didn't really care about that twin mill. Next up is Mercedes in blue. Pretty cool. I think I've got all the colors now, but the blue one, I like that blue. It's just something cool about that blue there. Picked up a Honda Civic Custom This thing's pretty cool. I couldn't find it. So this is an older one, last year's, I think, or the year before. I didn't pick it up, and I went to Kmart and they ended up having two there, so I picked up both of them. So it's pretty cool that I do have that one there. Next up is the yellow Advent Audi. Pretty cool. Don't have much yellow cars in my collection, so it's just nice to add the Advent one. Next up is the Chase. So I picked up two of these. There's the Honda CRX Chase in the neon speeders. Pretty cool. I think it is the Chase because people say it's because of the metal base. It is the Chase. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure it is the Chase. I noticed the Porsche. I think I don't have the Porsche, but I know the Porsche is the Chase as well. So that's pretty cool to have that there. Next up is Mazda Miata MX-5. Pretty cool little Greddy livery on it. Don't like the color. It's like a brownish bronze color. Don't like the color, but it looks pretty cool to have that there. Next up is the Volkswagen from the Vintage Club set. I think this one is the Chase because it's got a metal base, but I'm pretty sure it is the Chase. But people saying that the Porsche is the Chase, but I don't know. I don't know what Chases are these days. But all I know is that this one is the Chase. It is the Pontiac GTO. I know this is the Chase because of a lot of people saying on Instagram and TikTok and whatever, it does have a metal base. So this one is 100% a Chase. I did pick up two of them just because I can give one away or something. Next up is the 62 Corvette or Chevrolet. This thing's pretty cool. I do like Chevrolets. They're really cool. From the neon speeder set. Next up is the Pontiac Firebird. Pretty cool. I don't like Pontiac Firebirds that much, but I don't have one in my collection, so I thought, why not? I have this Firebird, this 2002 Firebird. Sorry, I do have other Firebirds, but this one I don't have. So I picked it up there. So it's pretty cool. And yes, it did come with the other set, but obviously this one got left behind because it's peg warmer. Yeah, so that's that. Next up is the Dodge Charger Daytona. This thing's pretty cool. Do like the Daytona with a massive wing. With the old NASCAR days back then. Pretty cool. Next up is a Subaru BRZ. I wasn't sure if I had this one or not. So I picked up another one. And I ended up having that same one. So I've got doubles. So yeah, I don't know what I'll do with it. I might just play around with it or something. But yeah, so that was it for the sort of shopping. Actually no, I did buy another set. I do have behind me. I don't have the Ferrari F50 and the Skyline, but I do have the Carrera in yellow. It's pretty cool. Obviously the Ferrari and the Skyline was the most sought after, and yeah, these ones got left behind, but they're pretty cool. The LFA, I was surprised that this one got left behind, but the LFA, pretty cool. And the Koenigsegg Agera, pretty cool to have there, and it's my wife's favorite color, so she likes that as well. So that was it pretty much for the shopping center haul. The next lot of cars I want to show you guys is something really cool. So I'll pause the video, I'll jump right back into it. Okay, guys. Yeah. So as I was saying, I'll show you guys these three sort of, well, actually it's 4 cars, but it's a twin pack and there's 2 single cars. But I went to on a road trip. I can't remember where it was called. Like the museum. I think it's the Australian Motor Museum in Adelaide, or in South Australia. If you know, you know. I can't remember the destination where it was, but my wife said, "Oh, why don't we just go to a car thing?" Because all the whole road trip was about her doing her own things. I only just wanted to look at the car museums. I didn't really have much um, things to look at on the road trip. Obviously, I did see nice cars driving past, but other than that, there wasn't anything I really wanted to see. So my wife said, "Oh, why don't you just go to a car museum?" So we picked up car museum, and the car museum that I went to, obviously, it was amazing. Massive area, like there was over 1,000 cars. I think close to 2,000 cars or something, and there was different models, makes, and all that kind of stuff. There was stuff from 1930s all the way up to present, like, or not present now, but like early 2000s, and all that kind of stuff. So there was ones where you had to wind up the front. I can't remember the old forwards and all that. You had to wind up the front, and then to start the engine. There was ones that were on display at certain things in Australia. Obviously, they had like the massive telephone from the Olympic Games. They had ones that did famous sort of areas, like that they tested on, like some race cars and all that kind of stuff. There was a whole heap of stuff. Then there was motorbikes from the 1930s all the way to 2000s. Majority of them were all Holdens. Like they had the old race car Holdens, the VEs, VLs, the first ever Holden, the ones prototypes, like the ones from the car. There was a car thing in Sydney that they did in the early 2000s. I can't remember what it's called, but they had the Holden Effigy, the VE Storm or something. They had like heaps of prototype cars. And I was just there. I had took photos for everything, every single car I took photos of. I was gonna put them in this video, but I'll probably put it on a separate video, just because there's so many, and I don't want to make this video as long as it is now. So yeah, so obviously they had a little store, and like little souvenirs and all that kind of stuff. So that was pretty cool. So what and a lot of people aren't liking this company. Obviously I like them, but a lot of people are hating them. I don't want to get into too much drama about that, but I did pick up some Oswheels. These things are really cool. Jesse from Oswheels and Tiny Dioramas from Oswheels, they do an amazing job. And I picked up these old Tiranas. So the 72 Bathurst winner, Peter Brock Tirana, and the amount of detail on them is really cool. I like how they got the see-through glass now instead of the black from the Series 1. So it's pretty cool. You can see the interior and all that kind of stuff in there. And it does tell you a bit about the stuff as well. And obviously it was $25, but so be it. I just wanted the car because I love Holdens. I was a Holden guy ever since I was like a young little boy. My dad said, just love Holdens, don't go to forwards. So I stick with Holdens. Ever since then, I've been with Holdens. And then this one is the 71 Bathurst Tirana, LC Tirana. Pretty cool. It does have Brock and I think it was a Brock car. Yeah, it has Brock on it too. There as well. So it does say information about that one as well. That's pretty cool. Then the most most loved Holden Tirana. I love these A9X Tiranas. These things are really cool. I wish I had one in real life, but they're skyrocketing. Like they're so expensive to have now, compared when they came out. But this one is the twin pack. So it's the 78 Bathurst winner and then the 79 Bathurst DNF. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool detail on there with even the bottom with the exhaust coming out of the side. It does tell you information there. But this one was a bit more pricier, $40, but the other ones were 25. But I picked up them because I have not seen any single Holden Oswheel car in New South Wales that have these ones. Obviously I went to a different state in Adelaide, and yeah, so it's pretty cool there. So that was my sort of haul that I did from 3 different states. So I picked up some from New South Wales, some from Victoria, and some from South Australia. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will post more videos. I've just got my roster for February, so I've got to sort of change a few video ideas, and then I'll post them when I can on my free time. But otherwise, this is it for today's video. Thanks guys for watching. I will see you guys in another video. Also, I did pick up the iPhone 17 Pro Max, so obviously the video quality is going to be a bit better. So hopefully I can do better content for you guys. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Head over to my socials, over on my TikTok, JDM Diecast House _7. My Instagram is JDM Diecast House _7. Go check those out too. And yeah, I will see you guys in another video. And stay safe, be kind, and happy hunting. Hey guys, what's up? JDM Diecast here. Obviously I haven't posted in a while. I last posted when it was Christmas. Now it is the new year, and I haven't posted in a few days. Just because I have got a whole heap of things coming in the way of trying to post some videos. I've just been busy with work. I'm doing a lot of late shifts. That's why I haven't been doing much lives on my videos. Just a whole heap of things coming in the way of me trying to post some videos. So if you didn't know, I do have a YouTube page. So JDM Diecast House. Head over there. It's in the link's in my bio, so go over there. I just posted up a video of my Hot Wheel haul that I did over there. So yeah, and I'll be doing a live tonight, 7:30 p.m. I'll be doing a live, so stick around for that. It should be a good one. I want to try and boost my followers up. I want to do a giveaway. I did mention before I wanted to do a giveaway, and yeah, just gotta sort of let you guys just chill and all that kind of stuff with me on my lives. A lot of people have been asking, when are you gonna do lives? And I haven't told them the reason why. Obviously, just work. It's pretty much work. That's all it is. And yeah, so I'll try and reschedule my lives. I used to do it I think I used to do it Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, maybe Thursday. Oh, I can't remember when I did them, but I've got to redo my days and all that kind of stuff, because I know Adam Diecast Coins, I know he does live, so I've got to sort of not do it when he's doing live. So yeah. And yeah, so that's pretty much for the video for today. I will post up some other. I was supposed to post up all the cars that I've got, but I haven't done that yet. So I'll try and do it today. Before I go back to work tomorrow. And yeah. So comment down below. If you're gonna tune into my live, 7:30 p.m. So comment down below if you're gonna join, just with a thumbs up or whatever. If not, just keep on scrolling. You don't have to watch this if you don't want to. I don't force people to watch my videos or watch my lives. If they don't like my content, that's fine. I don't really care. But yeah, anyway, I'm out. Stay safe, be kind, happy hunting, and I'll see you guys soon.